Hey guys, welcome to GriffoMedia.com. I'm Griffo. Today I'm going to try this out for the first time. It's Need for Speed Heat with wheel and pedals. Logitech G29, of course. Here is the game. It's now installed on the console. We played through the initial stages just to see if it works, and it does fabulously with force feedback, with the pedals. And it's just, why on earth don't the developers of these games, the Need for Speed series, support it with wheel? It's ridiculous, it really is. We're going to hop in here, we're loading a save game, I'm not too far into it. I'm still driving I think one of the first cars, I think it's a Ford Mustang. But this is just literally to show you how it works with the wheel and pedal. So we're playing solo. I've got a converter in force here, so what I do is plug my Xbox One controller into the converter, and then my Logitech G29 is converted in that converter to be able to trick it to thinking it's a G920. But it gives me force feedback and it gives me control on a wheel. I think this is the first on YouTube actually, a proper racing wheel designed for games and Need for Speed Heat. So, and you'll see that it works brilliantly. My driving, however, well, those of you who subscribe will know that arcade racing kind of I'm into. This is my kind of first go on this. Another couple of videos on my channel. Onrush is being added this week and Team Sonic Racing. So let's go. So you've got to flick through the views. So you can see you can do that with the wheel.
Thanks.
And then accelerate. Force feedback is evident. And then we'll go and get ourselves a race, shall we?
Hey, it's Dex.
So yeah, I've got a big gripe. Obviously, Ghost, the makers. How much effort does it take to put wheel support into these games? I mean, let's be honest, wheels are not cheap. I mean, Logitech, probably the cheapest within the series of wheels. Fanatec obviously do some really good stuff. Thrustmaster are in the game as well. You buy a wheel to play these games, and when these games get released and there's zero wheel support, you're almost like, why on earth have I forked out for a wheel? You know, at the end of the day, I know most of the sim titles are always supported with a wheel, but people want to have fun playing stuff like this with a wheel, and it's a really frustrating thing when you get the game and you put it in and there's no wheel support. Now I believe it may drop later for this title. I've heard rumblings on the forums that potentially they're going to add the wheel support later, but let's be honest, you want it now, don't you? Straight out the box. So anyway, let's see if we can find ourselves a race. As you can see, force feedback working great. We're just going to park up here and get ourselves sorted with the race. Right, the only gripe I've got right now is that I have to press RB on my Xbox One controller to start that, because for some reason on the Logitech G29 there's no button that recognises the start of the race, but that's fine because it's in arm's distance anyway.
Been waiting long?
It flew by.
Right, so as I say, I can flick through the views, I can go whatever view I want, follow Anna here, but I prefer not being in third person view. I like this view, because at the end of the day that's supposed to be my windscreen, isn't it? So let's follow Anna, who's quite slow at driving, it's got to be said. Ah!
I'm guessing this race is how I make a name, right?
You're not getting anywhere without one. You want to spend all that showdown back on better parts or rank up invincible races? Then people need to know who you are. And racing at night is the best way to make that happen.
Luke is gonna be there?
You have his head stuck on their hood somewhere. Dude lost his nerve years ago.
Also, this game's got a 16 rating, so if my son wanted to play this, he couldn't. And I also think in these kind of games, because they're fun to play, just cut back on the language and some of the nude scenes and stuff, so that, you know, so the kids can get involved and play these games. I don't know why they would do that. I get it with the Grand Theft Auto stuff, you know, but Need for Speed is supposed to be, you know, across the age range, I think. It always was. I don't think Need for Speed Underground actually had a rating, did it, back in the day? Maybe because there weren't rating games then. Was that 2005? Ah!
The race and we'll talk. Here's the pitch. Let's see what you got.
Right, let's have a couple of races in, guys, just to show how well this works on the game. You know, I've literally played this game, picked it up for like 15 minutes before. So Need for Speed, Heat, Logitech G29, wheel and pedals, and let's see how we get on here. See force feedback working nicely.
Let's kick this guy's stinky tailpipe. Out of my way.
Nice little nudge from the rear there.
Hey, you're getting the hang of this. Watch out, I'm coming for you. Pretty good so far, rookie.
Yes, as you can see, the wheel works nice out of the box. Force feedback isn't too intense. It's there and it's serving a purpose, but it's not like revved up. Typical. But it's nice, man. It's, you know, to be able to race this game on a Logitech G29 is just brilliant. I mean, you know, why don't they support these games out the box? It's so frustrating for you guys that've got wheels and playing on controllers. Can't recommend the converter high enough if you really want to get
Gonna be up
involved.
for a race?
Nice try. You got a little way to go before they give you a shot.
Who's they?
The League. They've been around for years. Showdown floods this place with new blood. They surface and check out the talent. Once you're in, it's access to everything. Best cars, races, parts. You wanna know why we're here every single night? That's your answer.
Nice cars. Not quite my Ford Mustang, but you know, which is that car there. Oh, I can't wait to get some supercars on this, and obviously guys, I'm going to play this a little bit and get the hang of playing it, and then do some other videos on the wheel. But yeah, let's go and find one more race, and then down here, aren't we? Go and find one more race, and then we'll upload the video. Comments, of course, below. But yeah, it can be done. I believe this will be the first proper driving video with a wheel on Need for Speed Heat on YouTube. So yeah, feel free to share it. I've got to hit the RB to start this, which is pressing it down the PS4. It's not even plugged in. Right, so here we go. Then let's do one more race, and then comments below, guys. But yeah, it's nice to be able to play this game on a wheel, for sure. The only thing we don't get generally on the converter is the lights that usually come up on the G29 here, which the 920 doesn't have actually. See that force feedback going off? Right, let's see how we get on here, guys. Final race, and then we'll do some more videos in the future. Difficulty level on this game is set to medium at the moment. As you can tell, didn't see that one coming. Wasn't looking at the map. reverse. And they know there's a street race going on. Go, 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 go. I'm not coming last. I am not coming last. Come on. Go. How many ambulances do you need? Fourth. How on earth did I come fourth? Christ. I want another race now. Go on, cop chase. Let's do a cop chase. Let's do a cop chase. Yeah. This reminds me of Need for Speed Underground. I absolutely love the cop chases in that game. Are the cops any wiser? Obviously not. Take you on a bit of a spin. What I've noticed with this game is that everything you crash into just disappears. I mean, obviously it keeps the speed of the game up, doesn't it? You know, feels like I'm on a roundabout. Right. Ah! As soon as we escape the cops, that'll be it for this video, I think. But be sure to subscribe to the channel because I'll be putting up, I'll get some supercars going and we'll get it all on the Logitech. Right, he's fast, isn't he? Always raining, innit? On a night. Always raining on a night. And if you live in the UK, you'll know exactly what I mean. How about I tell you what, straight out the box, this is ace on the wheel. I thought, you know, the wheel rotation wouldn't be quite right. I might have to, you know, sort that out. Maybe put it on 270 or whatever, but you know, I've escaped it. There we go. So there we go. It's Need for Speed Heat, guys, working on the Logitech G29 wheel and pedals. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, comments below, and once I start getting into this game a little bit, I will upload some more videos. But as you can see, it works well with a wheel. Why on earth the coders of this game, the developers of this game, don't put it in the box is beyond me, and hopefully they address that very soon, because this shouldn't be played on a controller. This should be played with a force feedback wheel. Agreed? Yay! Thanks for checking us out, guys.